Hey there, Libra. How are you today? My name is Sherilyn, and I'm here to do your weekly tarot reading. This one is going to be for Monday, June 23rd through Thursday, June 26th. I'll be back on Wednesday to do your bonus reading to get you through your weekend, okay? We're just going to pull cards and see what Spirit wants to bring up. That's what we're doing here, okay? So, without further ado, this one's for my Libras. Okay. Let's see what we get today. Alrighty, for my Libras, where are we starting? Well, we're starting with the Fool, okay? To the World. Alrighty, and then the Devil. My. This is your recent past or your backstory coming into this reading. Alright, currently I have you with the Nine of Wands, the Hermit, and the Knight of Pentacles. In the near future, we are looking at the Ace of Wands, the Six of Cups, and the Knight of Swords. All right, bottom of the deck for this reading is the Eight of Swords. So the Eight of Swords is the undercurrent for your reading. That's speaking of you being basically restricted in some way. The way we normally think of it is like you're restricted by your thoughts. So they say you're locked in a mental prison or something. It normally has something to do with you playing the coulda, shoulda, woulda, or the what if game, in your head. And you doing that is not making it possible for you to move forward. So you're kind of stuck, stagnant or something over your thoughts, okay? So that's the undercurrent here. The card at the center of your read, so from almost every direction it plays into the equation here, is going to be the Hermit. This would say that for whatever reason you have chosen to pull yourself, your energy, out of a situation to try to reassess it, to see where you really stand, to try to get a better grasp on what's going on, to try to shine light on it, okay? So we'll see how these two play in as we go through this. We're going to start with the recent past or your backstory, see where we're coming from. So we have the Fool, the World, and the Devil. Okay. Alrighty, so what are we doing here? So you took a leap of faith towards something. You took a leap of faith towards something, but I feel like you were either attached to the devil when you took the leap of faith, or whatever you took a leap towards was attached to the devil. Let's go there. So you opted to take a leap of faith towards something. I believe that whatever that was, and I believe you knew it was, attached to the devil somehow. So this could look like you took, you decided you were going to go after that guy or girl, okay, and you already knew they were a drug addict, or you already knew that they were in trouble with the law. You know what I'm saying? Like you took a leap of faith towards somebody, it feels like a person that was already attached to bad things, okay? I don't know if you thought you could save them, or if you just didn't care because you liked them so much, whatever the deal was, okay? So the cycle between the two of you. So here I see you as the Fool, and the other person is coming through as the Devil to me. Okay, the World card's in the center. So the cycle between the two of you has obviously come to an end right now. But I don't know how permanently right this second. But it was brought to an end by Spirit, and that was so that you could try to get your bearings. Because you were headed down a road that I don't think you were intended to go down. All right, that's your recent past. Couldn't change it if we wanted to. It's already happened, but let's see how it plays into now. And that's one of the reasons you're so restricted by your thoughts. Okay, so here we go. Now we're in the current. So currently, where are you at? Currently, you're feeling incredibly wounded by the entire deal up here. You have pulled your energy back. And you're afraid to move any direction right now. It looks like with this Knight of Pentacles, I get the feeling that you are unclear on what you want to do, and even if you did know what you want to do, you're not really feeling like you want to make any movements forward, backwards, or anywhere else. You're just kind of standing still right this second. This is because you don't want to make any more wrong moves, and you don't want to get hurt anymore. That's how I see this part. Okay, somehow I feel like your energy's still attached to this person up here, though. All right, let's see where we're going now. Now we're going towards the near future. I've got the Ace of Wands, the Six of Cups, and the Knight of Swords. Yeah, told you your energy was still attached. You're having a hard time letting go of this because of the history that the two of you share, and because there's genuine emotion here on your part, on their part too, but there's a lot of toxicity in this situation as well. With the Ace of Wands, it's like you're trying to find another way. Is there another way to fix this? Is there, you're trying to think out of the box. Is there another way that we can try to make this work? Is there a way, that kind of thing. Knight of Swords on the other side tells me that you're desperately searching for some sort of clarity. It's like you have something in your mind that if you could find out for sure that this person did this or this person did that, that would be enough, and you think you could cut ties then or something. You're looking for some sort of a way to get out of this, I guess you could say. And on the other hand, you're looking for a way to figure out a new way to make it work. Oh, wait, I forgot. You're a Libra. Okay, no, I'm just kidding. Here we go. What else we got? 8 of Swords, 10 of Cups, 4 of Pentacles. You're hanging on to this energetically, at least for dear life, because you feel like there's emotional fulfillment to be had here. It's possible that part of the reason you feel that way is because this is constantly challenging, okay? And for a lot of Libras, you don't normally have a ton of challenge. You're known to be very beautiful, very elegant. Normally, you get what you want. So for that reason, if something challenges you, it can drive you on. Possibly that's why this is, you see it as emotional fulfillment, but it's actually just you trying to win in some ways, like your ego. You do like a good chase and a good challenge, okay? But at what cost in this situation? What else do I got here? The 7 of Pentacles, 2 of Pentacles, and the Moon. There is still more here that you're not seeing clearly. Some of it's right in front of you, and you just don't want to see it. The rest of it, this person up here is working diligently to make sure you don't see, okay? They don't want you to know what all's going on here. They're trying to keep you a little bit off balance because they do have true emotion towards you as well. I told you that. It's just the two of you also have a ton of toxicity. They're afraid if you were to get too healed or get too much information, you would find the strength to walk away for good, for real. Right now, you're teetering. I mean, you've got the 2 of Pentacles here. You're very off balance, and with the 7 of Pentacles, you're trying to figure out how much you still want to invest in this, or do you still want to invest in this, blah, blah, blah. Basically, you're standing still, just going back and forth in your mind. Let's see, we have 3 more. I've got the 8 of Wands, the 6 of Wands, and the Queen of Cups. To some extent, many of you are coming across as somewhat of a doormat here. You are far too empathetic, and you spend a lot of time excusing this person's bad behavior. And you know you do, okay? With the 6 of Wands, you care what other people think maybe a little bit too much, and everybody seems to have an opinion on this situation, don't they? There's been a total breakdown in the communication here between the two of you. Okay, 3 more, and we're going to the days of the week. I got the King of Pentacles, the 4 of Wands, and the 10 of Swords. This person is the King of Pentacles in his own way, okay? Whatever. The masculine in this is the King of Pentacles. But if I took reversals, it would be reversed, because this is a very controlling, very manipulative King of Pentacles, okay? With the 4 of Wands, this is a higher level soulmate to you. It really is, but there's nothing saying it's not a karmic soulmate, okay? And with the 10 of Swords, there's been a ton of betrayal here, but apparently not quite enough to get you to energetically let go. I don't know what else to say. Let me see what we got for the days of the week. Monday, you've got the 5 of Cups and the King of Wands. I'm sure that it is very difficult to get this person to settle down, and there is a sense of loss and regret attached to that. Tuesday, you got the Lovers and the 2 of Wands. Decisions. You need to make decisions. Wednesday, I've got the Hierophant and the Chariot. I think you have viewed this in the past as a higher level of commitment. I think you would love to be able to have that again, possibly, or build on that. I don't know if you're going to be given that opportunity. It's going to depend on what other things play out. Thursday, you're totally invested in feeling 100% heartbroken. There you have it. This should just be toxic. That's what this is, toxic. That's what it feels like. This is just toxicity abounds. I don't know what to say, Libra. It is totally up to you, and you know that, okay? But take a minute while you're in hermit mode and try to really look at this realistically and see what you're doing, where you're going, where you're headed, what you want, okay? That is what I have for you this week. No matter what the cards say, go make it the best 4 days you possibly can. I'll be back on Wednesday with the bonus readings to get you through the weekend. I'll be here next Sunday with another one of these, okay? And I'm here every day in the morning with these daily energy check-ins. If you haven't checked those out yet, you should. They're kind of fun, kind of quick. If you're looking for a personal reading, just send me a message and I'll get you the details. I will never reach out to you first. I'm not going to reach out to you for that. I don't reach out and ask you to please be my friend. None of that, okay? I would love to hear from you, and I will gladly send you the information, and we will work it out. But please, don't get scammed, because there's people out there that are using my picture and trying to get other people involved and stuff. Just don't do it, okay? If you want to talk to me, send me a message. All right, y'all. Have a great day.